Candidate Rooks, what makes this the right time and you the right choice?
Thank you for that question, Vaughn, because as a team, we've certainly talked about this, right? And so for me, what I've seen too much of is infighting, division, and then, the internal politics, right? So that has unfortunately steered the focus away from what matters most, the members. And as I mentioned earlier, I'm a district president, and I have 52 work sites. And in my leadership journey, what I discovered was that there are just too many people in positions of leadership who have not had the same opportunities as others, right? So I've had the opportunity to be developed, and I've grown, and I've learned a lot of things from the people in this meeting right now, right? So they haven't been given everyone hasn't been given the opportunity to succeed in their roles, right? And so, for example, there are DLCs who forfeit the members the funding every month, right? So not a lot, but there are people who forfeit that funding. So if you guys don't know, there's like 85 cents a member for the district, right? For each member. And some people who are in these districts, they forfeit the funds. Well, not because they don't want to do it, it's because they don't know how. And so I know that that's my role as vice president, secretary, treasurer. I'm supposed to make sure that they succeed because their succession is statewide, right? So each person should know how to budget their funding, their DLC. And that's, again, I mentioned earlier, that's what I didn't have. No one really reached out to me and say, this is how you do it, right? So what makes this the right time is that we know that the current leadership has been in that role for at least 13 plus years, who's not really working with a team at all. And we, as a team, decided we didn't just wake up and say, we're going to run. This is something that has been brewing. And as leaders, we see ahead and we said, it has to be now. This has to be the right time. What makes me the right choice is that I just love people and I don't like to see fighting. And I know that fighting exists, but we need to figure out how to do this work for the sake of this organization. And I know that I'm the best person to make that happen because I'm a person who wants to unify. And I've always been that way all my life. And I feel like with this team, that can happen. So that's what makes me the right choice because I know that that's important and I want to do that work. So thank you for that question.